Doing an experiment. Want to see? Covered versus uncovered. Which one are you grabbing first? With open fire cooking, you would leave the membrane on as a protective layer. But since there's no harsh fire that the meat needs protecting from, we're gonna remove the membrane. You're gonna find a good spot and then you're just gonna rip it off. I'm gonna cut this in half because we're actually gonna cook these 2 ways. We're gonna use the same seasoning for both. You can make your own, but these 3 are my top favorite pork seasoning. Going in with a coarse salt, I'm gonna go in with pork hammer. A little bit of garlic powder. We're gonna flip these. It's the same on both sides. This is something I like to do when cooking proteins in the oven. I like to give it a little bit of aerated space, so you'll get a nice flow throughout the cook. We're gonna leave this one as is, and we're gonna wrap the second one. Relax, I'll wash my hands. This one we're gonna wrap. We're gonna get these both in the oven at 275. This one I'm gonna flip every half hour. This one I'm gonna leave her alone for at least 2 hours. If you're afraid of the ribs drying out, it's okay to spritz in the oven too. Grab some apple juice and spritz along. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Erin also shrunk my spritzer in the dishwasher. Just gonna apple juice over top. Now we're gonna flip, set another 30-minute timer. It's been another half hour. We're gonna flip again. Let's flip again. A little bit of apple juice over top. And we're gonna flip. It's been 2 hours. For curiosity purposes, I'm gonna temp both of them to see where we're at. I wanna temp in between the bones. We're at about 178 right now. We're good with this one. This one hit 196 already. I'm a huge fan of this apple chipotle. I'm gonna baste a little over the top. Crank up the oven to 400. We're gonna let these rest before cutting into them. This one was uncovered and flipped every half hour. This one was covered the entire time and both were finished off at 400 for the last half hour. The one that was uncovered is more tender than I thought it was gonna be. I honestly thought it was gonna come out a little dry. This one I wish had a little bit more of a crust, but I didn't wanna overcook it. Honestly, as much of a pain as this one was flipping every 30 minutes, I think this one came out better. I think if you're trying to mimic cooking on a grill, as annoying as it was, I would go for flipping every 30 minutes and then finishing off at 400 for a half an hour. This didn't come out bad, but it honestly came out a little bit drier than the one that was uncovered.